Órale, Cholo Trucker, Más Movies and Shows, and here we got The Accountant, Part 2. Okay, man, got a lot to say about this movie. All right, so The Accountant Part 2 came out this year in 2025. It is 2 hours and 5 minutes long. It is an Amazon Prime Video movie, so you can only watch it on Amazon Prime Video. Let's get to the description. Forensic accountant Christian Wolf teams up with his estranged but highly lethal brother to track down mysterious assassins. Ryan's Tomatoes has this movie at 77%. Okay, all right, man. This movie is so damn good. I mean, it is really good. Um, I watched The Accountant earlier this year. I don't think I did a review on it. I just kind of kept it to myself. But I heard of the movie The Accountant. I'm talking about part one here. I heard of it and I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't really interest me. And I just had some downtime. I went ahead and I watched it and it was pretty good. Maybe I did do a review. I don't remember. I've done so many reviews now. Um, and I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was a masterpiece, but I thought it was pretty good. I did. Ben Affleck, people come down on Ben Affleck that he's a bad actor. I've been hearing that for years. I never thought that. I thought he does a good job. And in this role as the accountant, he has this certain condition, right? Where he's really good at puzzles and numbers. And when he starts something, he has to finish it and everything has to be precise and neat, right? And super duper organized, right? And I thought he plays this character very, very well. Um, so when I watched part one, I was like, okay, it was good enough. I enjoyed it. I thought it was, yeah, it was good. It was watchable, but it wasn't great. So part two comes out, and I'm kind of like, all right, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I enjoyed part one, and I'll get to part two whenever I get to it. Well, I finally got to it, and good gosh, man, this sucker was was a masterpiece, man. And I'm gonna tell you guys something on this. I'm not even really sure I really even understood the story. In all honesty, I'm not sure. Like, I can't really tell you exactly why they were doing what they were doing. Like, why is that picture so relevant? Okay, so this chick, injured her head, and now, like I'm not. I don't know why they really got so involved in all of this, and why are you going after the kids, and what? Like, I honestly, I couldn't really tell you. I can make the best guesses and try to remember as much as I can when it comes to it, but I'm not sure I could really tell you exactly the story that was going on. So then, why is this movie so great? This movie is so great because both Braxton and Chris, they act so brotherly like, and it is their relationship is awesome. It is awesome. They both do such an impeccable job in playing each other's brothers, right? They both come out in the first one. Braxton, not as much, right? This one, he has a much bigger role, but it is so damn good. This movie had me laughing when it was supposed to make you laugh. It's not one of those where it's like, hey, you're supposed to be taking this serious, not laughing at the movie. No, this movie is a mixture of so many things: action, comedy, drama, suspense. I mean, there's so much going on in the movie, but the relationship between the two brothers, it is awesome. It makes the movie so damn worth it. The way they're talking to each other. And remember, Braxton, he's, just this normal dude, man. He doesn't have the condition that Chris has. So when Chris played by Ben Affleck. So Braxton, he doesn't have that condition. He's just this kind of regular dude who's pretty much an assassin, right? Um, so when they're talking to each other, when they're dealing with one another, it is super duper awesome. It really truly is because you see that they're brothers. You buy it. You're 100% just like you really think that they really are truly brothers. I loved it, man. I loved it. But not only that, the action is really good. Like I said, the story, I, I could tell you what they're doing and who they're going after. I'm just not sure why they're so involved. I like connecting all the dots on why they're doing what they're doing. That's where I got a little bit lost. But in reality, I didn't even really care because the way these two guys interacted with one another was like, yeah, you know, these guys are brothers, man. They're treating each other like douchebags. Even though Chris he has a certain condition, right? He's always super duper precise, and it throws people off. Braxton, the way he responds to everything, Braxton's this, he's an assassin, but he's also this kind of, let me drink a beer and go after some chicks or something like that. It's awesome, man. I love the movie. But outside of that, I know I was just stuck on the relationship of the brothers. But outside of that, look, the action is really good. There's nothing really super over the top where I'm like, come on, man, this is too much. No, actually, the action, the story goes pretty good. Like I said, the only thing where I just kind of got thrown off was why are they so invested? Like, all right, this guy dies. He asks homegirl to find the accountant. She does. And maybe he's just super duper invested because when he starts something, he has to finish it. That's his condition. Plus, he kind of felt for one of the kids um, because there's kids that are in danger here. I know I'm doing a real bad review because I was all stuck on the relationship with the brother, which is with the brothers, because that is the number one thing that stands out in this movie completely, completely. But yeah, there's kids in danger down in Mexico. Um, there's an American bad guy villain. That's one thing that I will say. The villain in this movie, you're not really, I'm not gonna say you're not sure who he is, but you just kind of forget because the main villain in this movie, you rarely ever see him. He's probably in the movie, if you put all the time together that it shows him, this movie's over 2 hours long. He's probably in this movie 15 minutes or less. So, you kind of forget a little bit like, oh, I'm supposed to not like this guy. Oh, I'm supposed to hate this guy. Oh, I want this guy to get it. And you're kind of like, wait, I think this person's a little bit more of the villain, but it's like, all right, whatever. So, anyway, man, look, the accounting part two. I want this franchise to continue. I really do, man. This is one of those, it's rare. It is rare, right? We do get them every now and then. There are some certain gems here, but it is rare that part two, when sequels become better than the originals, right? Like when it comes to like Terminator, and there's certain ones. In this case, part two is better than part one. Even though part one is good, it is good. It's definitely watchable. Part two for damn sure sticks out a heck of a lot more, and it is better. I want this franchise to continue. I think they could keep on going. The way the movie ends, the way the movie ends, it's great. I'm telling you guys, man, just the brotherly love, the back and forth, wanting to get a pet, all that stuff. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. And they do leave it open for a part three, and I hope we get a part three as long as it's good. Maybe it doesn't need to match up to what this one is, but as long as it's good, we could keep going because I'm really, really digging this. and I'm hoping this becomes a franchise and keeps going for a few more, man. Awesome, awesome movie. I loved it. That is The Accountant Part 2. Highly recommend this movie, but you got to watch Part 1. You have to watch Part 1 first so you can understand this movie. Cholo Trucker, Moss Movies and Shows. Catch you guys on next one.